convicted.
Peter. Yeah.
Okay, Krusty.
Kate Peter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't have the code name. I used her actual name. Sorry.
Yeah. She pled guilty to threatening. So the special prosecutor called me the other day to ask about this, and they said that the judge really wants to move this along for trial, and that what if they offered a deal, because they're talking about offering a deal where she pleads guilty to threatening, which is a misdemeanor, which she was not initially charged with. She was charged with witness intimidation, which is a felony. And I'm like, thought about it. I talked to my lawyers about it, and I said, yeah, fuck it. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, even though I want a conviction, I want to be able to call her a convicted criminal. Like, that's what I want to refer to as. And that's what she is from now on. She's convicted criminal Krusty, right? That's what she is. Convicted criminal Krusty. And that is the person, because I want to be able to point at the state police and the Norfolk DA's office and say, you guys used a convicted criminal as your only source of evidence in your indictment against me. That's who you trusted. Somebody who's an admitted forgerer, right? She admitted to doing that with YouTube 5 years ago, filing a fraudulent federal complaint, right? But now she's also a convicted criminal. And so I took it and I'm like, yeah, I'm down with that, because I mean, I was pretty sure that, you know how these trials work. Like, you never know what you're going to get. Like, right. So, and who knows? I just don't trust the justice system that much. And so if she's going to plead guilty, the fact that she pled guilty to that, she's not the type to plead guilty. She knows she was in trouble. Like, she knows that, like, taking that to trial, felony, witness intimidation, like, if you got convicted you could go to jail for that. I think it's unlikely that she would go to jail for that, but like, then you're a convicted felon, which sounds even worse than a convicted criminal, which is what she is now.
So why does she hate you?
Yeah. Why is she still going after you?
Why?
Yeah. Why?
How much time you got? You want me the whole story?
I mean, she's just all in on getting you.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah.
It seems like, yeah.
She'd rather get you than Brian Walsh.
What gave you that idea?
Wild.
Oh, gee.
Smart.
Yeah, she's a little bit obsessed. I mean, her every single day of her life is dedicated to me, and every tweet she makes, every post she makes, it's all about me.
Yeah, and her couch. She got a good couch out of it, I guess. I don't know. It's unbelievable. But has she got on these shows? Has she been on these shows to be questioned?
On what shows?
Any show, any YouTube show that involves, somebody.
It's called Yellow Cottage Tales.
That's the only one, right?
Yeah.
That's the one who tweeted about today about the other case that we're going to talk about, Yellow Cottage Tales. That's the only one. But she won't go on places like us, and she's not going to go on any of.
She might.
Let's invite her.
Yeah, reach out to her and ask. She should come on.
Yeah, let's invite her.
Should.
Let's see how many sneakers she has.
She went on Brother Council.
Good. All right, let's invite her on, and we'll
do it.
We'll
yeah,
deal with that.
I would love to see that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. And reminder, Michael, Missy,
and
when you
JFK. She went on JFK too.
All right. Reminder.
Okay. Well, she's been around.
Yeah, she's been around. Reminder, Missy, that she can try to, come on, but we're not scared of her. I mean, I sit next to people who are accused of shooting people in the head. All right. That's who I defend. So I'm not scared of her. So let her, come on. You got balls? You got sneakers?
Ooh,
come on.
Come on.
And
she may have balls.
And she may have.
I don't know. She may.
Yeah.
She's a big girl.
Missy,
she may.
You can send out the invitation even during this show. Missy says,
I will guarantee you money she's watching right now. There is nothing that whenever I'm live, whenever I do anything, she is sitting there watching every minute of it, and has been doing this nonstop for the last 5.5 years now. Her entire life is dedicated to me. You've never had a stalker like this. You never will. And like I said, we didn't even have like any sort of relationship, any romantic relationship or anything of the sort. So there's just no reason for her to be this hung up on me. It's just a pure obsession, the likes of which you'll never experience. It's just wild.
And do you think this?
She wasn't obsessed. It's too bad she wasn't obsessed romantically with Brian Walsh.
Yeah,
I didn't really say
or her kids.
Or her kids. Yeah. So is this going to slow her down or no?
No. Okay. No, she's incapable of that. Like, in her mind, like the cope that she's had over the last 24 hours online about this, that this was like, it was just I'm only guilty of a misdemeanor, not a felony. Winning. Like that was her cope with this whole thing. And it's just like, yeah, but I've been convicted of nothing. And
Right.
I'm never going to be convicted of anything.
Right.
And you can bring all these charges on me all you want. It means Jack Diddley in the end, because no one's gonna convict me. I can't imagine this ever going to trial. I mean, could you guys imagine me in trial? Like, I just can't imagine. We're gonna bring the whole gang back together. Julie Nagel, Jennifer McCabe, everyone's coming back to testify. Elizabeth Proctor is going to take the stand. She's going to get eviscerated by Mark Betterow and Tim Bradel. Like, come on, they're really going to do this? Okay, if they want to do this, we can do this. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea.
They don't want to do it because they don't want to release the texts. I can tell you right now, they don't want to release all these texts. You know them, you've seen them, but they don't want the public.
Well, the texts are getting released one way or another. So
they're going to get released because you're going to be suing, I assume, to get them and to get them out. I mean, they should be, but they're going to try to avoid it because that's what they're scared about. And tell me about Cosgrove. I mean, everyone thought he was like this, like old, dotting around old guy, but he really has got some real nasty streak in him. And last time we watched.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I mean, he's a dinosaur. He likes. You can tell he likes being like, feels like rejuvenated again, kind of doing this. But when we had that trial with Lindsay Gattani last month, he got a little pep in his step all of a sudden, and he's surprised. He did that whole thing with Meredith, and I wasn't that impressed. I mean, he's slow. He's not landing any punches. Like, it's just, and he lost. I mean, ultimately in that we've had one trial. We beat him. Like, you failed, Cosgrove. Like, if you want to keep losing to Turtle Boy, you can keep doing that. I know it doesn't matter to him because he's getting paid either way doing this. But at the end of the day, he's out of his league.